Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 190th commencement exercise of the William Paterson University. The Assembly is asked to remain standing for the national anthem, which will be sung by soloist and graduating music major, Christina Nicastro. Please join in. Please be seated. I'm Kathleen Waldron, President of William Paterson University, and thank you. And I am pleased to be joined on the platform this morning by members of the university's Board of Trustees, Samantha Weinbaum, Vincent Mazzola, Maureen Conway, Chair of the Board, Frederick Gruhl, Deborah Zastowski, Anna Marie Mascolo, Henry Pruitt, and student Stephen Tolud. Our honored guests, David Bolger, Spyros Lenas, and the Honorable Thomas Kean, as well as members of the administration, faculty, professional staff, alumni, and outstanding students. At this time, I would like to recognize our salutatorian, Darlene Edward, and ask her to stand. Eat a word, just, yep. Who is honored as our highest achieving transfer student and who is receiving a Bachelor of Arts degree in psychology, summa cum laude. I would also like to acknowledge our banner carriers. Representing the graduate program, and I'll ask him to stand when I call each name, is Jonathan DiFiore from the College of the Arts and Communication, Michael O'Reilly. From the College of Education, Ashley Guglielmo. From the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, Justin Jenkins. From the Cotsacos College of Business, Michael Raleigh. And from the College of Science and Health, Cynthia Antunes. These candidates were selected by their deans for their outstanding academic achievement, and we commend them for their accomplishments. I would also like to present master's degree candidate Julie Daly to address the graduating class. Julie, who will receive a Master of Education in Reading, was invited to speak based on her high academic standing and contributions to the university community. Julie, please.
Thank you, President Waldron. Hello, special guests, members of the faculty, loved ones, and to the William Paterson University class of 2013. I am greatly honored to have been selected as the graduate student speaker this year. I am a proud 2003 graduate of William Paterson University, and after today, I will have earned a William Paterson Master's degree in Education. My achievements are not just my own, but are also due to the responsiveness and support of Dr. Mangilo, Dr. Hong, Dr. Lawrence, Associate Dean Olay, Dean Burns, Associate Dean Fiola, other faculty, as well as my extraordinary classmates. Thank you, professors, for creating an engaging curriculum and for preparing the class of 2013 to achieve our academic and career goals. You've encouraged us to collaborate and debate ideas under an atmosphere of collegiality. As a result, we have formed friendships to cherish for life. I also wish to give a very special thank you to my husband, who deserves his own accolades for his patience and support through this adventure. Chris, I wouldn't be here without you. To earn my master's degree, I conducted a study on the influence active reading strategies have on the comprehension of struggling urban adolescent readers. Classroom observations supported Vygotsky and Piaget's educational learning theories. My study showed that purposeful reading tends to increase student focus and interest, inherently unlocking comprehension, identifying problems, and offering solutions. I have been asked to speak about the end of our educational journey at William Paterson and our expectations for the future. As we graduate today, we certainly cannot be deemed the stereotypic members of the Generation Y entitlement era. After all, we have come back to school to work for our advancement. We are the exception to the norm, because educating ourselves for career advancement has become our duty to our families, society, and culture as global competition nips at our heels. With our William Paterson education, we are poised to transform our society and culture beyond expectations. As a language arts teacher for the past decade and a soon-to-be certified reading specialist, I can attest that the earlier students are exposed to the written word, the more likely they are to excel. Award-winning children's author Emily Buchwald supports this idea, saying children are made readers on the laps of their parents. Take a moment to visualize this simple but powerful notion that reading is the pathway to success. This is not a new idea. The social value of literacy is also central in other cultures. Confucius said, "No matter how busy you may think you are, you must find time for reading or surrender yourself to self-chosen ignorance." Literature ignites the imagination and inspires flight. It allows children to see past their walls and live out fantasies beyond measure. Just think, while reading, children can time travel into the jungle and live with wild beasts. They can meet Bigfoot or ride dinosaurs. How else can a 21st century child sit with the pilgrims at our first Thanksgiving, or hear the clamor as the first pyramid is erected on the Nile? Reading offers unlimited possibilities for discovery. It gives us wings to see beyond our own culture to those all around the world. And that's not all. Reading doesn't just create a love for learning. It also teaches fundamental mores for resolving life's many adversities. The common themes prevalent in literature, from the essentials of don't lie, cheat, or steal, to the importance of tenacity and perseverance, create an exposure to the world where sometimes life is fair, but sometimes it isn't. Sometimes the good guys prevail, but sometimes the bad guys are exonerated. While reading, students learn that whether a piece was written 600 or 600 years ago, the lessons of literature are timeless. To demonstrate our commitment to improving our educational system, we need to integrate literacy throughout the curriculum. Individual content areas cannot and do not stand alone. Each must be written via the written world. Literacy scholar P. David Pearson wrote, "Reading is best taught and learned when it is put to work in the service of other purposes, activities, and learning efforts." I couldn't agree more. While all courses are essential, no individual program of study is used more in the various subject areas than that of language arts literacy. Therefore, the most important recommendation for our educators is to create a language arts-driven curriculum, such as the William Paterson Writing Across the Curriculum program that is integrated throughout other disciplines. One cannot read a mathematics theorem, follow the directions of a science laboratory experiment, or analyze cultural trends in social studies classes without the tenets of language arts. Literacy even sustains the technological advances that are central to our country's economic viability. Technology is everything and everywhere. Without it, we don't have anything. That's the wrong line. Whether it is a tablet, thank you. Whether it is a tablet, a smartphone, or a laptop, every person uses devices like this every day. Teachers must continue to develop strategies for transforming student entertainment gadgets into learning devices. Without literacy, we lose the ability to record, reflect upon, and recommend improvements. E-readers like Kindles and Nooks bestow access to thousands of novels, periodicals, and textbooks, all in something that fits in the palm of a student's hand. The scope of technology is immeasurable. As much as we all may hate to admit it, the tech we have available today sure is more viable than what the Jetsons prepared us for. Although I think we can all admit that a flying car or a robot maid would be awesome graduation presents. To my fellow graduates, remember that our educational odyssey does not end here today, because reading is a lifelong endeavor. Read to learn, read for pleasure, but most importantly, make it your priority to read to children. Be their role model. For as President Truman said, "Not all readers are leaders, but all leaders are readers." Thank you, and congratulations.
Thank you, Julie. I think we're all going to read a lot this summer. Now, I would like to present honors bachelor degree candidate and valedictorian of your class, Krista Averill, who will address you and who will address this graduating class. Krista will receive a Bachelor of Arts degree in elementary education and in mathematics, summa cum laude. She was selected by the provost to speak to you based on her high academic standing and contribution to the university community. Krista.
To the class of 2013, congratulations! We made it! It is both an honor and a privilege to be your valedictorian. On behalf of my fellow graduates, I'd like to thank our families and friends who have supported us on this journey, hearing our struggles and encouraging us to persevere. Thank you to our dedicated professors who inspired and challenged us. Your zeal helped us to discover our passions. Thank you to the Board of Trustees. As commonly said, you are the invisible hands who keep the university working like a well-oiled machine. President Waldron, we thank you for your leadership. We also thank the administrative staff who seldom get thanked for their hard work. They managed our minor crises and last-minute panicked registration changes. And a personal thank you to the campus police officer who managed to unlock my car when I left my keys and phone and wallet inside. Yet our biggest thanks go to the individuals sitting next to us, the friends, roommates, study partners, and team members with whom we laughed, cried, and even sometimes disagreed. We learned to resolve those differences and form deep emotional bonds. Although we may fall out of touch, we will always remember one another because of our shared experience. We deserve a round of applause for our hard work. I want all of you, my classmates, to remember for a moment your very first day at William Paterson University. Maybe you were fresh out of high school or coming to college later in life to pursue more career options. Maybe you were a transfer student looking to finish a degree or a master's candidate specializing in a particular field. How would you have described yourself then? Confused? Overwhelmed? How would you describe yourself now? Confident? Self-disciplined? How far have you come? Whatever your circumstances, the undeniable fact is that you have changed. I come from rural Sussex County, New Jersey, with love it, with farmlands and an abundance of wildlife, but no public transportation. Growing up, my world was pretty small. 5 years ago, I arrived on campus as a determined individual who is also often anxious and timid. Yet over the last several years at William Paterson University, my world has expanded and my self-perception changed drastically. Through the humanities honors track, I developed a deep appreciation for Western literature and philosophy, while increasing my understanding of Buddhism. I attended university-sponsored events, such as the Muslim Student Association's Fastathon, the LGBTQ&A Leadership Conference, and World Religions and Spirituality Week. I became a member of a wonderfully diverse student body who sit here before me. As I learned more about others, I learned more about myself. By reflecting on multiple viewpoints, I developed my own opinions. I have become a competent individual pursuing adventure and fulfillment. These are the rewards that we have earned during our time at the university: independence, responsibility, confidence, and courage. We have, through our own hard work and determination, developed new skills, understandings, and perspectives. The grueling work of writing real analysis proofs has made you not only a great mathematician, but also a more logical and creative thinker. With long nights in the practice rooms at Shea, you have become a captivating performer. Measuring student objectives through the teacher work sample helped you recognize the value of assessments, yes, and teaching competence. And after numerous hours researching, drafting, and revising essays, you appreciate the project and your own resilience. Throughout our time at William Paterson University, we have learned about the arts, literature, mathematics, philosophy, and the sciences, as well as more about ourselves as part of humanity. Although today culminates our William Paterson experience, there is no end to this journey of self-discovery. So be bold, be daring, be adventurous, and be, in the words of Henry David Thoreau, a Columbus to whole new continents and worlds within you, opening new channels, not of trade, but of thought. Congratulations, everyone, and best of luck on the next phase of your journey.
Thank you, Krista. Krista and Julie, did you ever think you were going to be speaking in front of a crowd of 10,000 people before you got your degrees today? Congratulations. Now, I would like to introduce the Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Edward Weil, who will announce the Faculty Recognition Award for Excellence to 3 members of our very distinguished faculty. Provost Weil.
Thank you, President Waldron. I'm pleased to continue the annual tradition of recognizing members of the faculty based upon the recommendations of their peers for particular contributions to excellence in the areas of teaching, scholarship and creative expression, and service, beginning with the Award for Excellence in Teaching. Will Professor Maria Villar please come forward? Anthropology professor Maria Villar began her teaching career in the Department of Mathematics and Computer Science at the University of Puerto Rico at Rio Piedras, before choosing another field of study in cultural anthropology. She resumed her teaching career at Baruch College, City University of New York, where she was twice nominated for an award for excellence in teaching, and eventually at William Paterson University beginning in 1996. A colleague writes that Professor Villar, quote, has challenged the use of traditional teaching methods by seeking innovative techniques that can be applied realistically in the university classroom, unquote. Using ethnographic techniques refined by practice, Professor Villar purposefully experiments with interdisciplinary, student-centered approaches to teaching and the assessment of student learning. A feature of successful teaching in the discipline is to involve students in research and to conduct inquiry in the mode of the discipline as exemplified by Professor Villar's work. For example, 2 undergraduate students collaborating with her recently produced a poster session for the 2012 Lilly Conference in Washington, D.C. An explorer of the ways of teaching excellence, Professor Villar works to engage the whole teaching community in such exploration, whether by her work as a co-director of the university's Center for Teaching Excellence, as author of a monthly column in Living City magazine, collaborations with students and teachers in local school districts, or through participation in national and international workshops and conferences. For the distinction and honor she brings to the university and to the profession of teaching, as well as to the discipline of anthropology, and for striving for excellence and encouraging others in their pursuit of excellence, the university is proud to proclaim this citation for excellence in teaching awarded to Professor Maria Villar, Commencement Day 2013. Next, I am pleased to present the award for scholarship and creative expression. Will Professor Vincent Parrillo please come forward? As a student of ethnic, racial, and national identities and diversity, sociology professor Vincent Parrillo has disseminated the results of his research in diverse modes, including scholarly articles and books, video documentaries, historical fiction, edited volumes, radio and television interviews, and international staged productions. Creator of the classic documentary Smokestacks and Steeples, A Portrait of Paterson in 1992, Dr. Parrillo recently returned to a City of Paterson subject to create Gaetano Federici, the sculptor laureate of Paterson, which is currently being viewed on public television. From Paterson to the world, Dr. Parrillo's work encompasses many cultures and many nations and crosses many borders to pursue an understanding of social and ethnic relations, as illustrated by the places where he has either done research, contributed lectures, or taken part in symposia, including Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, Albania, Bosnia, Belgium, South Korea, Italy, Poland. You see where I'm going, and I can go on with many other locations. Likewise, his research has received funding and recognition from diverse sources, including the Belgian Science Foundation, the U.S. Department of State, the U.S. Department of Defense, the U.S. Information Agency, the National Italian-American Foundation, the Ford Foundation, and not least of all, the William Paterson University Alumni Association. For the distinction and honor he brings to the profession and to William Paterson University through his sustained and internationally recognized scholarship and creative activity, and for striving towards understanding complex relations in a complex world and revealing those relations to a broad audience, the university is proud to proclaim this citation of excellence in research, scholarship, and creative expression to Professor Vincent Parrillo, Commencement Day 2013. And finally, I'm pleased to present the award for service. Will Professor Stephen Shalom please come forward? As an intellectual activist, political science professor Stephen Shalom represents the highest quality of a scholar and teacher engaged with the world beyond, but affecting the classroom and serving his institution, his profession, and many communities of concern. As a member of the faculty for some 35 years, Professor Shalom has engaged in the study and development of curriculum, beginning with his role as research coordinator for a federal grant on general education in 1977, and including recent service on a review panel for the new university core curriculum. As one of his colleagues has written, quote, "Name a task, Steve has done it. He has served as chair of his department twice and as interim chair. He has served as an advisor for the Political Science Club, an initiator and mentor to the award-winning Model UN Club. And in 2005, he was selected by the Student Government Association as the Professor of the Year for his contributions to student academic life. Professor Shalom is currently the director of the Gandhian Forum for Peace and Justice at the university, and he also serves on the editorial board of scholarly journals New Politics and Bulletin of Concerned Asian Scholars. For distinction and honor he brings to his department, the university, and his profession through numerous acts of service to the encouragement of others in their work, and for fostering collegial efforts, the university is proud to proclaim this citation for excellence in service, awarded to Professor Stephen Shalom, Commencement Day 2013. Congratulations to the faculty and best wishes. I will now ask President Waldron to return to the podium to deliver her remarks to the graduating class.
Thank you, Andrew. Yep. Okay, so on behalf of the Board of Trustees, faculty, administration, alumni, and students of William Paterson University, I want to offer congratulations to the great, the spectacular, the magnificent, and the wonderful William Paterson University class of 2013. You have sacrificed and worked hard to reach this milestone. Whatever challenges the future holds, you have proven that you have what it takes to succeed. And yes, you can indeed bounce a beach ball. And we're proud of your accomplishments. For our Board of Trustees with us today, commencement is the culmination of all their work leading and guiding the university. For our dedicated faculty, this commencement represents a renewal of the commitment that brought them into the academic life. The faculty are at the core of our university. Through their scholarship, their service, their research, their creative works, and most importantly, through their teaching, they have contributed to the success of the graduates we honor today. Our university staff also share the faculty's dedication to our students. And I would like right now all of the faculty and all of the staff of William Paterson University to please rise and be recognized by this graduating class. For the William Paterson alumni with us today, and there are many of you here, commencement reaffirms the value of the experience you had at your university. Earlier this week, we honored the members of the class of 1963 as they celebrated their 50th year anniversary of graduation. It is a special milestone, and members of the class of 1963 are here with us today, and also members of our Pioneer Society, which includes alumni who graduated more than 50 years ago. I am very pleased to recognize this special alumni group who are here with us today, and I'm asking the members of the class of 1963 with your orange banners on to please stand and be recognized by this graduating class. And they were telling me some wild stories about their college days. For the friends and families of our graduates here today, this commencement is a triumph. Your support and encouragement have been invaluable for these students. Will the mothers and fathers in the audience please rise? We know how proud you are today, but there are more. Will the grandparents in the audience today please rise? Okay. We want to thank a few more of your relatives. So, okay. Will the spouses and significant others, boyfriends, girlfriends, please rise and thank you for the support you gave to these students today. Today, we will confer degrees on 2,625 students. This is a remarkable number, but more remarkable is the quality of the graduates here before us today. And I'd like to take a moment to tell you something about yourselves. The vast majority of you come from the state of New Jersey, almost every county. But you also represent 9 other states and 17 countries from around the world. Many of you are the first in your family to graduate. You range in age from 20 years old to 58 years old. Some of you took 3 years to finish, others took 7, but you're all here today graduating. Sixteen of you are wearing red, white, and blue honor cords, signifying that you are graduating veterans and active armed service and reserve members. Come on. Many of you have served in Iraq and Afghanistan. We are so proud of our students who have currently served in the military. And I'm proud to announce that next semester, we will be opening a new Veterans Center in September to provide even more service to our student veterans. May I ask our military graduates today to please stand and be recognized by your classmates. Thank you. You are also an intellectually accomplished class. Nearly 400 of you earned Latin honors of cum laude, magna cum laude, or summa cum laude, denoting your high academic achievement. And I would like to ask all those students today who are graduating with Latin honors to please stand and be recognized by this audience. In addition, over the last 2 weeks, I and administrators and faculty attended numerous departmental and college awards ceremonies. Many other students have received individual awards recognizing their induction into academic honor societies and recognizing singular outstanding achievement, as well as outstanding contributions to our campus through student government, clubs, and organizations. We also recognize 29 student athletes and student trainers for excelling both at athletics and academics. We are so proud of all of your accomplishments and your hard work. And as you graduate, I want you to take heart. The economy really is improving. You will get jobs if you don't have them today. But make no mistake about it, completing this degree is worth it. Over the course of your life, a person with a college degree can expect to make about $1 million more in a lifetime than someone without a college degree. But your education is not just about money. Your parents think it is, but you don't. You have learned a higher level of thinking, a broader perspective on analyzing information, an appreciation for the arts and music, the life of the mind, that could only be achieved by the effort you made to obtain your degree today. Do you know that only 25% of adults in the United States actually have a college degree? So you and that student there are among a select group, and much lies ahead of you. I believe that your William Paterson University degree will give you an advantage in life that you are just starting to experience. Continue to seek those opportunities, continue to advance your education, make a difference in this world. I congratulate all of you. I wish you luck. Make us very, very proud. Each year, on this occasion, the university presents honorary doctoral degrees to members of the community who have made a significant difference in the world. This is the highest honor the university confers upon individuals whose accomplishments, both personal and professional, are held in the highest regard. Will Mr. Frederick Bruhl, Chair of the William Paterson University Board of Trustees, please escort honorary degree recipient David Bolger to the podium for the award presentation.
conservation, finance, and philanthropy are cornerstones in the life of David F. Bolger, Chairman Emeritus, Bolger and Company Incorporated, and President, the Bolger Foundation. From his first modest donation at the age of 15, when he gave a portion of his salary from a variety of jobs to a home for crippled children, the spirit of philanthropy was nascent in his life. Making an impact on the lives of others is the undercurrent that motivates this generous man. Through the Bolger Foundation, he has supported numerous worthy organizations in support of health care, disadvantaged youth, churches, senior citizens, mental health programs, conservation activities, and improving educational opportunities, always with the same goal: to help provide a better quality of life for all. Mr. Bolger is the largest donor in the history of the Valley Hospital in Ridgewood, New Jersey, the Northfield Mount Hermon School in Northfield, Massachusetts, Christian Healthcare Center, Ramapo Ridge Psychiatric Center in Wyckoff, and West Bergen Mental Health Care in Ridgewood, New Jersey. One of 5 children of Dutch immigrants who worked hard to provide a solid education for their children, he is a graduate of Northfield Mount Hermon School and the University of Pittsburgh, as well as a veteran of the United States Air Force. Mr. Bolger made a generous leadership gift to the William Paterson University to support the creation of the Nell Bolger Nursing Laboratory, named in memory of his aunt, a Dutch nurse and graduate of Johns Hopkins Nursing School. The patient simulation laboratory enhances the ability of nursing students to learn in a technologically advanced facility that reflects actual hospital and clinical environments. In addition, he provided a challenge grant to the university to initiate the Hobart Manor Revitalization Campaign, which seeks to refurbish Hobart Manor, the oldest building on campus, which is listed on the National Register for Historic Places. He was also the recipient of the university's prestigious Legacy Award in 2007. For his ongoing humanitarian concerns in support of those in need, for a zealous commitment to providing a better quality of life for the citizens of New Jersey and the nation, and for countless other characteristics and accomplishments, the Board of Trustees of the William Paterson University of New Jersey is pleased to award on this 15th day of May, 2013, the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, to David F. Bolger. The next award is to Spyros T. Lenas. His is the consummate immigrant success story. Spyros Lenas came to these shores from Greece as an uneducated man of 23 with only his determination to succeed in hand. Today, he is a highly successful entrepreneur, real estate developer, and the founder and chairman of LenFam Management Company and its affiliates. Mr. Lenas' strong work ethic helped him to succeed. His first job in America was with United Artists, and with his savings, he began to invest in movie theaters and later in real estate for shopping centers, restaurants, and residential properties. In the early 1960s, it was his singular vision to assemble a vacant marshland at the intersections of Route 23, Route 46, and Route 80 that led to his arranging the development of the Willowbrook Mall in Wayne, New Jersey, which remains a major regional shopping hub, as well as a number of other commercial properties throughout New Jersey, including several movie theaters. Mr. Lenas is the founder and chairman of LenFam Management Group, a private company that owns and operates a number of restaurants, including numerous Wendy's franchises in northern New Jersey. He is also the owner of Willowbrook Inn, Inc. He is a founding member of the William Paterson University Foundation Board of Directors. He has been a supporter of the university's Distinguished Lecture Series and of its Legacy Award Gala, which raises funds to support student scholarships and academic initiatives. During his long career, he has worked hard, saved, dreamed, invested, and created not only for himself, but also for others. He has encouraged and empowered others to develop their own business skills and appreciates the need to encourage young minds and careers. For his dedication and commitment to William Paterson University as a founding member of its foundation board, for his philanthropic and humanitarian efforts in the surrounding community, and for other meritorious traits and deeds, the Board of Trustees of the William Paterson University of New Jersey is pleased to award on this 15th day of May, 2013, the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters honoris causa to Spyros Lenas.
Please join me again in congratulating our honorary degree recipients, David Bolger and Spyros Lenas. It is now my pleasure, my great pleasure, to introduce this year's commencement speaker, the Honorable Thomas Kean, former governor of New Jersey. Governor Kean, will you join me at the podium? Doing a wave for you already. A dedicated public servant of both the state and national levels, and a champion for furthering higher education, former New Jersey Governor Thomas H. Kean has had a significant and wide-reaching impact on his home state of New Jersey. Originally a teacher of history and government, Governor Kean was elected in 1967 to the New Jersey General Assembly. He rose to the position of majority leader, minority leader, and then speaker. He was elected governor in 1981 and successfully re-elected to a second term in 1985. During his 2 terms of office, Governor Kean initiated a wide range of educational programs, including alternative routes to teacher certification, expanded support for the arts, extended protection of critical environmental resources, and he also notably served at the national level on the U.S. President's Education Policy Advisory Committee, as chair of the Education Commission of the States and on the National Governors Association Task Force on Teaching. When he stepped down from office, Governor Kean was named the 10th president of Drew University in 1990. A leadership position he held until his retirement in 2005. Governor Kean is known globally for his appointment by President George W. Bush in 2012 as chairman of the National Commission on Terrorist Acts upon the United States, widely known as the 9/11 Commission. It was his responsibility to investigate the causes of those attacks. But more recently, because Governor Kean does not step down from serving, He has acted as chairman of the New Jersey Higher Education Task Force and was a strong proponent for the passage of the Building Our Future Bond Act just last November that will provide funds and facility projects at state colleges and universities. And for William Paterson University, $32 million for new projects. Thank you, Governor Kean. For his unwavering and demonstrated commitment to service on the state and national level, for his exemplary efforts to further the cause of higher education in New Jersey, and for his zealous leadership on various national boards and commissions, and for numerous other activities, the President and the Board of Trustees of the William Paterson University, New Jersey, are pleased to present on this 15th day of May, 2013, the William Paterson University President's Medal to the Honorable Thomas H. Kean. And we cannot present Governor Kean with an honorary degree because we already did so several years. So, Governor Kean.
President Waldron, members of the Board of Trustees, distinguished faculty, and most of all, to the members of the class of 2013. Thank you and congratulations. All of you who graduated here today have worked hard, you've sacrificed, you've taken out those loans, you've burned the candle often at both ends. But when you receive that piece of paper shortly from this institution, it's a key. And it's a key you'll find out as you go through life that's going to open some doors. Education in this democracy, from its very first days, has always been the key to success. And now, the class of 2013 has that key. But as you know, you didn't get here alone. Out there are mothers and fathers and uncles and aunts and great teachers and people who have helped you and assisted you in one way or another. You would not be here today, no matter how much you've done, if it were not for them. So once more, let's just give them a hand and say thank you. I won't keep you long. The commencement speaker is sort of like the body at an Irish wake. You know, it's necessary, but you don't want them to interfere too much with the proceedings. And I won't do that. I am old. I graduated a long, long time ago, and the time was very, very different. Let me tell you, in my time, people had faith in institutions. We believed in government, believe it or not. We had a young president. His name was John Kennedy. And he told us again and again that we could make a difference if we just got involved. Politics, he said, was the noblest profession. And I believed him. And so did many of my classmates. And the years that followed, I and a number of my generation marched with Dr. Martin Luther King for civil rights. We campaigned for the rights of women. We all read Rachel Carson's The Silent Spring and demanded an end to the destruction of our environment. We didn't win all the battles, but we made differences. We made differences. Before many of you were born, we carved into the Constitution of this land the command that no person be denied their rights as an American or as a human being simply because of the color of their skin, the sex, or the motherland of their ancestors, And now finally, I think we're completing that job. We will no longer discriminate either based on sexual preference very shortly. Now, these and other accomplishments were in part due to our laws and our institutions, but the credit belongs primarily to men and women who fought for these changes and who, to paraphrase Emerson, had been perceiving the terrors and tribulations of life in this world and manned themselves to face them. Now, your generation faces a very, very daunting task. Terrible challenges. There is still no peace on earth. There are still children who are suffering in America and around the world. Too many lives, many of whom we know are plagued by poverty, injustice, racial and religious hatred. There are nations out there who still threaten one another with nuclear attack. Global warming is very real, and its dangers to our way of life increase with every year of inaction from Washington. And our economy, which means your right to get a good and a decent job, remains stagnant, even as your future gets threatened by these higher and higher mountains of debt. And it seems incredible to me, and to you, I suspect, that as these problems mount up, our so-called leaders in Washington argue and bicker and seem incapable of compromise, even when this is clearly in a national interest. Never in our long history have we so needed people of wisdom and courage and needed them to go into our government. And yet, now this is a terrible paradox, because at this time, never have so many, particularly, frankly, you all, particularly the young, seemed so repulsed and turned off by government. And that's understandable. But you've got to remember, it makes a difference. And if you think about it, listen to this now, every one of our problems was created by people. And therefore, the only way these are going to be solved is by people as well. We need so badly people of goodwill who will put country above ideology and party. We must, as Lincoln suggested, think anew and act anew. We must support people willing to compromise when it's in the public good. Now, you know one such man. His name was William Paterson. William Paterson, as many of you know, led our state's delegation to the Constitutional Convention. And because he did such good work, his name's on this great university, and his name's on your diploma. Now, going into that convention, the big states, that was New York, Pennsylvania, Virginia, they dominated everything. Through sheer numbers, they felt they would dominate the new government because they were bigger than anybody else. New Jersey was a small state, and William Paterson decided he was going to protect the small states. So he demanded that all states, regardless of size, had to be represented equally in this new union. And so there was this fight between the big states and the small states. And they were fighting about it so much that for all it looked, there wasn't going to be any union at all. But nobody said his position was non-negotiable. Nobody filibustered. You know what they did? They looked for common ground, because a compromise was essential to form the United States of America. And the result, we ended up with a Congress with two branches, the House representing everybody where the largest states dominate, the Senate where everybody's equal, everybody gets 2 senators. That was Paterson's compromise, and if Paterson and the representatives of the big states had not been willing to compromise, we would have no United States of America and this world would be a very, very different place. Since then, through our long history, we've moved again and again with good people compromising to get something done. Compromise is not a dirty word. It's an essential part of a working democracy. Now, today, you don't see much compromise in Washington. Matter of fact, you don't see much civility in Washington. It's no wonder that the citizens and you have so little respect. Personally, I'm appalled by the fact that we can't yet find a path to citizenship for deserving immigrants, and that even after the tragedy in Connecticut, we can't even pass background checks to keep the hands out of criminals, guns out of hands of criminals and terrorists. You know, I've been in government, but sometimes, you know, I wish we could fire the whole Congress and start all over again. But you know, when I think that way, I realize once again the answer to Washington's irresponsibility is not to turn our backs, but somehow we got to re-engage. We got to listen to Lincoln and Roosevelt and Reagan and Martin Luther King, who all said, if you have problems, the answer is to get engaged, to get involved. And you know, my generation hasn't done very well. And we need you to pick up where we're leaving off. You must ensure that the best, the most qualified, and the most compassionate go to Washington and become our leaders. And that's going to require whatever profession you go into. That's going to require, one way or another, your involvement. If you do that, if you become involved, we will prosper. Without you, we'll continue to forfeit power to the corrupt, to the shallow, and to the opportunistic. Now, if you believe there is nothing at all you can do, then I ask you to remember the words of a dreamer, a man who had the courage of his convictions and was murdered for those convictions 43 years ago next month in Los Angeles. A month before his death, Robert Kennedy was interviewed by the radio personality Robert Frost. And Frost asked him a question. He said, "What would you like your legacy to be? What would you like it to say on your tombstone?" And what he said was, something about the fact that I made a contribution, either to my country or to those who were less well off. I think back to what the philosopher Camus said. Perhaps there is a world in which children suffer, but we can also lessen the number of suffering children. And if you don't do that, who will? I'd like people to remember that I've done something for my country or something for those who are left well off. Now, as we remember, as we stand here, we're standing here, all of us, as a consequence of people who cared, people who worked, people who believed that every person had a right to better themselves. And from you, frankly, who have been given much, this country is going to expect much also. You are a wonderful class. You've had a wonderful education here, and you have wonderful accomplishments. You are going on to great lives. You have my best wishes, and you have my congratulations, and you have all our hopes. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Governor Kean, for those inspiring words. Now, I would like to introduce our last speaker, Mr. Douglas Hamilton, President of the Alumni Association.
President Waldron, members of the Board of Trustees, distinguished guests, graduates, family, and friends. Today I'm honored to congratulate members of the class of 2013 and welcome you to the William Paterson Alumni Association. In just a few minutes, you will receive your degrees and officially become William Paterson alumni. As alumni, you will join the ranks of more than 65,000 pioneers who live throughout New Jersey, the nation, and the world, and proudly represent our institution as accomplished leaders in every profession. Although your days as students have ended, your days of as an alumni are just beginning. I hope that you will use our Alumni Association as a portal through which to stay connected to William Paterson, and when you can, give back to the university. Your class has already shown extreme generosity to William Paterson University by raising $4,575 as its senior class gift, which will be used to support student scholarships. This gesture of philanthropy only begins the process that each of you can play in paying forward the legacy of a William Paterson education to future generations of pioneers. Please accept my personal thanks for your generosity. Your alma mater looks forward to hearing about your great successes and achievements. And most of all, congratulations to the class of 2013 on your special day. Thank you.
Thank you, Doug. Now, I know you've been waiting for this. The Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Edward Weil, will now present the candidates for degrees.
Thank you. President Waldron, on behalf of the faculty, I am pleased to report and to certify that the candidates about to be presented have completed requirements for their degrees during the academic year 2012-2013. I want to remind all of the graduates that the President will officially confer your degrees after all of you come forward to be recognized by your deans. I ask that you please return to your seats until the President confers your degrees. I will now ask the candidates for master's degrees: Master of Arts, Master of Fine Arts, Master of Business Administration, Master of Education, Master of Arts in Teaching, Master of Music, Master of Science, and Master of Science in Nursing to come forward by college to be recognized by the college deans and to be assisted by the associate deans. The candidates will come forward in the following order: the Katsakos College of Business, the College of the Science and Health, College of the Arts and Communication, the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, and the College of Education. The audience is respectfully requested to refrain from applauding individual graduates so that each name can be heard.
Katsakos College of Business, Master of Business Administration, Maria Kokolaris. Matthew Goldberg. Brian W. Buckley. Christine Marie Hernandez. John Siraki. Joseph Turner. Yu A. Lee. Charles Gregg. Thomas Bartque. Idanelli Duarta. Annie Lee. Rebecca Burgess. Jessica Ann Spielberg. College of Science and Health, Master of Science in Communication Disorders. Rachel Mirzwa. Samantha Kean. Carlin Elizabeth Justice. Sarah Ann Murphy. Allison Noel Quint Alval. Kimberly McConnell. Angela DeRosa. Allison Freeman. Elian Venus Lehman. Christina Camisa. Alyssa Golden. Erin Horton. Sarah Tode. Kira Medina Tinkin. Pamela Yepes. Emily Root. Christina Marie Okutsi. Emily Molly Kaufman. Master of Science in Biotechnology, College of Science and Health. Larissa Kumai Pamen. Sheida Hayati. Paola Chakan. Kushnuma Sabah Vala. Master of Science in Nursing, College of Science and Health. Michelle Boonstra. Randy E. Nakumson. Allison Casal Makowski. Allison Triolo. Iris Jillian Gomex. Sherry Amakil. Shelly Amakil. Colleen D'Angelillo. Master of Science in Exercise and Sports Studies, James Topetta. Michael Allers. Melanie L. Mohnberger. Hannah Greenberg. Mariana Coposi. Master of Fine Arts in Art, College of the Arts and Communication. Mukbil Akhtan. Master of Music in Music. Wanda DeCastro. Jonathan D. Forley. Matthew Morantz. Charles Doherty. Caitlin Ann Fay. Daniel Arturo Reyes. Jesus A. Corral. Master of Arts in Professional Communication, Daniel Baker. Peter James Shower. Beverly Ann Gaines. Avi Kramarzik. Destiny Rojas. Tiffany R. Walton. Kumila T. Bayete. John Ransom Futrell. Joel Keys. Truya Scott. Christina M. Vella. Aaron S. Garfinkel. Danielle Trapiccio. Simon Rodero. Michelle R. DiMartino. I know. Deborah Wilson Brown. Eric Koch. Mark Bardi. Valerie Ann Ventura. Nicolette Colon. Jessica Patrice Stitskin. Mia Denise Hutchinson. Krista Herbert. Erica Pena. College of Education, graduate, Master of Education in Special Education. Olga Landon Satrulo. Chitrali Shaduri. Tina Longo. Maurice Asia. Bettina Laura Harris. John Covilo. Adam Thomas Christopher. Pamela Malde. Master of Education in Counseling. Zoe Zohar. Shalita Keenan. Amanda Robin. Cynthia G. Roberg. Jeffrey Michael Gramada. David T. Lordier Jr. Oksana Rusinko. Kristen Wardrop. Dina Delisa Gonazar. Jamie O'Malley. Catherine Torres. Jennifer Burton. Janice Hall. Sanya Bari. Jairi Davis. Brittany Burr. Carolyn Kazangia. Melissa Zalige. Kimberly Moore. Master of Education in Educational Leadership. Stefania Portelli. Romaine Royale. Kimberly Ayes. Bridget Doherty. Francis Arismendi. Amanda Popolo. Fanny Martinez. Jazette Keeles. Carol Rose Thompson. John Paul Gonzalez. Siobhan Talkert. Lillian Perez. Master of Education in Curriculum and Learning. Laurice Slockbauer. Murtaza Ozdemir. Maureen Cantu. Antigua Letitia Anderson. Kathy Hugendoon. Stephanie Helene Setti. Lauren Castellito. Danielle Erico. Kimberly France. Claudia Morales. Edwin Lopez. Brenzi M. Morales. Nicole Marie Felice. Joanne Carbone. Master of Education in Literacy, Megan Verano. Julie Daly. Lori Lucy. Linda Marie Wozniak. Stephanie LaJoy. Jennifer Ann Ballerini. Megan Mariano. Kevin Connors. Donna R. Macaluso. Master of Arts in Teaching in Elementary Education with Middle School Endorsement, Alexandra Maichin. Master of Arts in Teaching in Elementary Education, Jean Marie Gervais. Master of Arts in Teaching Secondary Education, John Uwisa Valle. Alyssa Vogel.
I will now ask all candidates for all bachelor's degrees, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Music, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Science in Nursing to please come forward. Candidates from the College of Science and Health will now come forward, led by their faculty marshals and Associate Dean Jean Fuller Stanley, to be recognized by the Dean of the College, Dr. Kenneth Wolf. Candidates from the College of the Arts and Communication will also now come forward, led by their faculty marshals and Associate Dean Imafedan Olay, to be recognized by the Dean of the College, Darrell Moore.
College of Science and Health, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Sandra M. Cosmos.
College of Arts and Communication, Bachelor of Arts in Communication, Matthew Landy.
Beata Zoluska.
Kathleen Sanchez.
Eduardo Jose Avila Monteroso. William A. Landon. Nicholas J. Warrenaken.
Juana Maritas Ortez.
Abel Ganskos.
Stephen Tolwed.
Alexander Soler.
Stephen Mondeezer.
Bachelor of Science in Athletic Training, Sir Jamal Marcus Martin.
Eckert Francis.
Christopher J. Libiron.
Shavana Graham.
Xavier S. Alsate.
Erica Ray Hardage.
Daniel S. Rogers.
Timothy L. Danzy, Jr.
Shanika Tanisha Campbell.
Michael Pierre.
Lauren Beth Tribley.
Olivia Edwards.
Lauren Kravitz.
Perry Wynn.
Jacqueline Cividanes.
Wendy Bosch.
Sean Patrick McNally.
Caitlin Nicole Qualiato.
Nicholas S. Hodgman.
Gina Marie Mazzoni.
Bachelor of Science in Exercise Science, Sean M. Werner.
Renata Pleva.
Natalie Francis Santillo.
Samantha Jones.
Jamie Lynn Hinshelwood.
Shaquan Baker.
Tara A. Graham.
Tafari Spencer.
Diana Greci Cirincioni.
Brian Anthony Frierson.
Julia Marie Crowley.
Joyce Arab.
Nicole Gorin.
Victor
Michelle
Giordano.
S. Simcoe.
Celeste Pearl Dupree.
Jassity Carmen Ruiz.
Nabil Gomez.
Joshua Hidalgo.
Amanda Starks.
Ibn Salim Nijere Holman.
Dylan Porteous.
Naji McCutcheon.
Sandy Marie Aline Sayenville.
Lasal Ahmed McDonald.
Adam Bradley Smith.
Kwashi Proctor.
Kiama Denise Rogers.
Joseph Mergalia Jr.
Jensen George.
Vincent Giuseppe Proscia.
Jennifer L. Sumner.
LeVar Trinell Davis.
Devin Ajik.
Robert K. Rockwell.
Katie Ann Riad.
Matthew James Heitman.
Sharna Hans.
Margaret Ann McLaughlin.
Caitlin Marie DeLeonardis.
Tiffany Rouse.
Elisa Greenberg.
Maria Elizabeth Capone.
Ariel Mann.
Jamie Connolly.
Erica Nicole Giangrande.
Madeline Delahanty.
Alexa Vaniero.
Kiernan Ryan.
Tiffany Diane Kirkland.
Jennifer Golub.
Brittany Demarest.
Alan Barreto.
Joy Amanda Nickens.
Florentina Polino Apostadero III.
Madeline Rose Marchinea.
Jason Fisher.
Christian Morty.
Gerardo Naranjo.
Serena Hinton.
Christian Muniz.
Tia Johnson.
Charmel Santiago.
Terrence Ray Thomas.
Kamar Rashad Gainey.
Kimberly Nicole Casamento.
Alicia J. Bonazzi.
Marianne Jeanette Judge.
Jasenia Lopez.
Joanne Harmon.
Chelsea Ryan. Rojas.
Taylor Tabron.
Yoko Kono.
Carolyn Francisco.
Brendan Thomas Riza.
Margaret Joanna Rivera.
Carl Anthony Grande.
Coley Jamar Stradford.
Michael Sullivan.
Nolan Hill.
Sal Farhan.
Marissa L.
Wait.
Grandinetti.
Jefferson J. Ensucho.
Sarah Tiedemann.
Bernice Vasquez.
Clarice Kabongo.
Patricia Escamilla Milan.
Jennifer Emily Sella.
Juan C. Quintana.
Judith Galang.
Alban K. Paul.
Madeline Tabanmo Sapiande.
Kristen Vegas.
James Merce.
Vanessa E. Lopez.
Yana Mlinar.
Jeffrey Michael Zamor.
Amaryllis Muniz.
Thomas D. Pascual IV.
Kerry DeBlock.
Gabriel Mayo Medina La Morena.
Jennifer Elizabeth Monk.
Bachelor of Science in Physical Education, Mario Matthew Maschitelli.
Colleen Nealon.
Ronald Brian Barahona.
Amy Figueroa.
Bilal H. Awadala.
Ivana Bravo.
Taj Laster.
Christopher Andrew Turner.
Ricky Delva.
Kevin Lewis Bruns.
Jason John Markowski.
Renee K. Stanzione.
Will Smith.
Nicole T. Karen.
Justin Joseph Gervaisi.
Joshua College.
Todd Jason Romano.
Larry Leon Banks.
Aaron C. Hasbrook.
Gabriela Lua Carlos.
Justin J. Jascott.
Nicholas Kosaka.
Ryan S. Vandermeer.
Justin Sweeney.
Raquel Roeder,
Daniel Iraeta.
Megan Lodge,
Anthony Tello.
Kelly A. Shaw,
Brandon Robert Clark.
Melissa Liddell,
Michael Zioli.
Daniel Clayton,
Mark E. Steinmetz.
Jenny Santos,
David Capazzi.
Garrett Paul Postolakis,
Stephen Bisaha.
Angelo Guarnieri,
Alan Francis Simon.
Courtney Lee Burkhart,
Alan Levin.
Michael Godleski,
Anthony J. Keola.
Scott Nordland,
Michael E. Schumann.
Matthew J. Hackett,
Battelle Miller.
George Prepis,
Edna Lee Serrano.
Douglas Dudek,
Brielle Takasensky.
Kyle Burns Hart,
Ramon Paul Muniz.
Corey C. DiColo,
Miguel Macias.
Amanda Rose Sheehan,
Micah Perello.
Mary Margaret O'Connor,
Azubike Obana Ijoshe.
Corey Palladino,
Molly Ward.
Tatya Michelle Altunian,
Daniel L. Martin.
Dan Batista,
Jamie Bolden.
Bachelor of Arts in Mathematics, Natalie Diaz,
Kristen Marie Hearn.
Latoya Watt,
James Tyler Ledich.
Esmeralda Cabrera,
Stephanie Gonzalez.
Keith Amato,
Fernando Cello.
Kira Burdick,
Romney Rosario.
Casey Lynn McGuinness,
Anthony Kochi.
Megan Crampton,
Daniel J. Vega.
Catherine Tapasco,
Felipe Oliveira.
Taylor Valentin,
Jimenez Martinez.
David Michael Razik,
Rebecca Pataki.
Christian Andy Hyra,
Lindsay Ann Berberlich.
Joseph Salvatore Genexi,
Lindsay Spagnuolo.
Mark A. Atkintobi,
Aaron Lefebvre.
Raul Retamaso,
Christopher George. Medina Maxine Pacheco.
Alexandra Magalos,
Melissa Herrera.
Bachelor of Science in Mathematics, Matthew F. Nordick,
Chelsea Kress.
Camilo Bonilla,
Sanka Edrick.
Gina Michelle Magarelli,
Emma Rose Smith.
Kimberly I. Warguska,
Lauren Ciliano.
Bachelor of Science in Environmental Science, Elena R. Noonan,
Caitlin Nicole Fisher.
Jason A. Scalora,
Jeremy Stock.
Jeffrey W. Toy,
Philip Joseph Fasandola.
Jason Wayne Potosnak,
Evan De Augustis.
Bachelor of Arts in Earth Science, Justin H. Gerbiz,
Christine Farino.
Brian William Bain,
Gregory Shurin.
Deanna Christine Bain,
Mary Beth Kathleen Medina.
Lauren Michelle Meeker,
Alexandra Miltier.
Erin Marie Daly,
Richard Vale.
Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, Jennifer Gruyan,
Alexis Toma.
Michaela Georgieva Chantova,
Christopher John Diamico.
Hale Aidin,
Ilona M. Lenitz.
Angela Marie Cespedes,
Shamir Asi.
Jasmine Rivera,
Patrick Blaska.
Mahmoud Hamde,
Brian Dioleo.
George Shant Basmajian,
Sean Goss.
Darren Charles Gunnis,
Micah McCaskey.
Amanda Rose Moraka,
Tara Diane Formica.
Joseph Xavier Petrosi,
Adam David Clarkson.
Jonna Domenico,
Connor James Lloyd.
Bachelor of Science in Biology. Gabriela Tosto.
Andrew R. Adams.
Andrew N. Tiernan Tessitore.
Dominique Robert Papa.
Christopher Satch.
Daniel Mulqueen.
William J. Manzo.
Robert Berry.
Lorado Anderson.
Karen Ross.
Danielle Marianne Somerville.
Kiana Hill.
Leanne Elizabeth Sirinjoni.
Marissa Pearl Phelps.
Kazia C. Pittman Perry.
Stephanie Similian.
Daniel Dolcine.
Renee Lennox.
Ama Data Burko.
Eugene Nafor.
Cynthia M. Mejia.
Caitlin Renee Arthur.
Samantha M. Gracias.
Daniel E. Mead.
Sana Khurshid.
Jordan O'Brien.
Monique Ivan Obsharsky.
Brianna Cobello.
Alex E. Weaver.
Sarah Yeager.
Angel Gaspar.
Dana Urabe.
Omar F. Mayorga.
Megan Marr.
Ryan John Fahey.
Danielle Anthony Miller.
Heather Gonzalez.
Francisco Xavier Andrade.
Jessica Rose Sorbonne.
Stephen Parsons.
Gerardo M. Paz.
Caitlin Ruth Lipkin.
Samantha Coons.
Ryan Barkley.
Matthew Sean Duffy.
David C. Morgan.
Catherine Lintag.
Joseph Daniel Cordasco.
Nicole Carbone.
Ashley Ansalone.
Elias Manuel Feliz.
Daniel Sindorf.
Marvin Mentor.
Michael D. Aricello.
Michael Kurswell.
Charles Mendra McDonald.
Joanna Resillo.
Sebastian Shrills.
Annie Saez.
Michael A. Weldy.
Nicole Wondrak.
Rebecca Ann Lindsay.
Rachel Montel.
Haley Elise O'Sullivan.
Samantha Van Shake.
Daniel Malisku.
Jessica Mikhail.
Zachary S. Caruso.
Dalia Ali Pagan.
Chikar C. A. Enyunso. Sorry. Christopher Buckley.
Spero Kaliosif.
Eric Michael Roman.
Marco Emodzde.
Kareen Omatalo Adeniran.
Lisa Baker.
Alejandro Garcia.
Thomas McKinney.
Justin Richard Hall.
Joseph Sawatsky.
Nelson J. Ledger.
Eric Newman.
Joseph Kurtik.
Rohit Guglagni.
Sophia Beloso.
Deanne Gallo.
Jessica Garcia.
Christiane Leasing Dizon.
Christopher M. Romaine.
Shalakar Paranjapi.
Megan A. Turner.
Joseph James Carrasco.
Megan R. Usamutson.
Bachelor of Science in Biotechnology. Sarah Mansfield.
Stephen Garelick.
John Picarello.
Daniel Dennison Froner.
Chiomi Devitri.
Gurmit Singh.
Savaria Kocharai.
Lizette E. Koss.
Mohammed Monsiali.
Robert V. Antonetti.
Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Christine Francis Malik.
Luis Alfredo Cienz.
Erin Alexandra Widener.
Miguel Cienz.
Alyssa Renee Rittinger.
Patricia Desiosis.
Alexis Suarez Nacimiento.
Alexandra Juliana Guerrero.
Nicole Jean Joya.
Samantha Saturoska.
Christina Palermo.
Chelsea Louise Vittorio.
Lauren Boynton.
Courtney A. Holmes.
Amanda Costantino.
Kristen Elizabeth Martin.
Jessica Camacho.
Bachelor of Arts in Art, College of Arts and Communication. Stephen A. Moran.
Heather Miller.
Krista Winfred Westfall.
Joseph Ruopoli.
Brittany Elizabeth Radcliffe.
Andrea Jacinto.
Daniel Chu.
Brandy Wilkin.
Lindsay Elizabeth O'Hea.
Brittany Lynn Marks.
Victoria R. Tamiyan.
Rawan Hamuda.
Edward J. Bersano.
Stephanie Ukonbi.
William E. Kennedy.
Hanafi Kamagate.
Christopher J. Delecki.
Rosaldi John Paganidon.
Krista Marie Kapauzi.
Tenzin Nilang.
Samantha Kate Fishman.
Jake Opraro Factora.
Dilar Jamal Shahin.
Trixie Layug.
Brianna Y. Lucas.
Maria Lauren Cruz Badiola.
Sean Robert Seal.
Lizelle Martinez.
Jerry Chapuset.
Allison Tesoro.
Josefina Mejia.
Johan Paulo Ramilo.
Bachelor of Arts in Art History. Nicole Rachel Petkowitz.
Carla Potocarario.
Callie A. Wallace.
Lynette Quinones.
Bachelor of Fine Arts. Kyla Marie Hines.
Kushbu Moody.
Tracy Lynn Dunham.
Sandra Zavala.
Kathleen C. Callier.
Mazen Youssef.
Kathleen Siami.
Hannah Volanga.
Trista Noel Ratchins.
Christopher John Clobus.
Christine V. Fontan.
Michael Camara.
Andrew J. Tavares.
Sean Murphy.
Alicia Rose Bartunik.
Louise Ann Freeman.
Jennifer A. Romanek.
Jed Basubas.
Sophie Ellen Marshall.
Alfred Lopez Beltran.
Megan Bauer Socks.
Cheryl Lou Kalaug Daly.
Salvatore G. Spaltro.
Lindsay Nicole Bloomberg.
Sarah M. Frashella.
Amelia Bettini Tite.
Lauren Catherine Ditzel.
Danielle Esther Molina.
Caitlin McFarland.
Victoria Ann Brinkman.
Michael Diaz.
Jacqueline Robertiello.
Jeremy Gerard Ballard.
Grace Frisco.
Courtney A. Windrum.
Vivian Maldonado.
Felicia S. Panchame.
Esmeline Becco.
Casey Rose Doherty.
Janelle Rodriguez.
Stephanie Jantz.
Mary Grace Gilbang.
Giovanna Pimentel.
Jancy Ronsa Tejada.
Carmen B. Spence.
Victoria Vargas.
Christopher J. Rollins.
Dina Ann Esposito.
Julie Lambert.
Rebecca Vinch.
Timothy L. Reckel.
Matthew Shamarick.
Evelyn Mendoza.
Stephanie Checo.
Alicia Johnson.
Natasha Ann Santiago.
Richard L. Serrano.
Terry Ann Scott.
Patricia M. Tanner.
Patrice Wheatley.
Dwayne D. Carter.
Fritzy Dakula.
Joseph E. Abrams.
Alyssa Johnson.
Yasmin Rashid.
Idalise Piguero.
Arlene Ramirez.
Nerlandi Charles.
Stacy R. Heller.
Coyote Penn.
Cassandra B. Rodriguez.
Caitlin Julia Shanley.
Stephanie Sanchez.
Where's Martina?
Bachelor of Arts in Communication Disorders.
The end of the line there.
Oh, wait.
Janine Sarah Smith.
Jose Augusto Pena.
Rita Eve Gomolinsky.
Maurice Uribe.
Jesse Hurler.
Bachelor of Arts in Music. John Kubisco.
Megan Foley.
Daniel Kobilars.
Cynthia Mary Shanahan.
Corinne Downs.
Christina Darius.
Sean Farrelly.
Alyssa Lynn Fady.
Are they yours?
Joseph Diaz.
Alyssa Marie Tribley.
Joriel Diaz.
Samantha Lois Miller.
Bachelor of Music in Music Performance. Pamela Lee Dragosh.
Cynthia Ramos Atunes.
Christina Louise Nicastro.
Nicole DeKilly.
Stacy McCaffrey.
Katie McNamara.
Bachelor of Music in Music Certification. Devonna Kelsey Approvato.
Miranda Sloan Van Dunk.
Michael Glenn O'Reilly.
Bachelor of Science in Public Health. Angela Abanqua.
Peter D. Norrell.
Christina P. Jordan.
Harrison D. Faith.
Stephanie Lorraine Rudolph.
Evan N. Wasik.
Nicole Alexis Kershaw.
Sarah Jane Culp.
Sherry Bell Agbe.
Rebecca Lauren Underwood.
Vanessa Marie Apatza.
Peter H. Kennedy.
Marlene Kalail Parumpil.
Nicholas P. Doctor.
Danielle Vanreka Davis.
Anthony Michael Fabrizio.
Luann Foster.
Joseph Francis Menken.
Christina Kunthia Pin.
Bachelor of Music in Jazz Studies. Philip Rasmussen.
Fiona Fitzgerald.
Brian T. Cornish.
Leslie Gowley.
Brian Christopher Ponton.
Kira Giorgio.
Kevin A. Sanchez.
Gazima Odza.
Brock Hempel.
Olatawo Me Odefeme.
Bachelor of Music in Sound Engineering. Carl A. Krenz.
Howard Gordon Ray.
Matthew J. Hillblom.
Simone Nicholson.
Michael Hudson.
Namache Asiedo.
Carolyn Sanchez.
Gachina Beauplan.
Peter V. Babinski.
Stephanie Dorsally.
Ian Scott E. Cursor.
Allison Brown. Arlie Felicia Cham. Molly Nussbaum. Ashanti Littlejohn. Caitlin Suzanne Freeney. Jane Marie Gardner. Nicole Maros. Danielle Anderson. Liz Marie Espinal. Carissa Lachelle Gonzalez. Lisette Sanchez. Bachelor of Science in Applied Health, Vanessa Gabriel. Angela Marie Albanese. Kristen Arnell. Lizbeth Artiega. Alice Akmpor. Alexis Janata. Bachelor of Arts in Liberal Studies. Joseph Chet Romeo. Joshua Reed. Douglas Bueno.
Let him cross the stage. Okay. Candidates from the College of Humanities and Social Sciences will now come forward, led by Faculty Marshals and Associate Dean Wartina Davis, to be recognized by the Dean of the College, Dr. Cara Rabbit. And candidates from the Katsakos College of Business will now come forward, led by their Faculty Marshals and Interim Associate Dean Martin Gritch, to be recognized by Interim Dean of the College, Dr. Rajiv Kashyap.
Katsakos College of Business, Bachelor of Arts in Economics, Fernando Jeff Lacanico.
College of Humanities and Social Sciences, Bachelor of Arts in Liberal Studies.
Corey H. Sherman.
Anthony Molina.
James P. Rollick.
Brittany Renee Beckett.
Jacqueline Lisette Hernandez.
Milagros Alba.
Anthony R. Polino.
Fatima Quick.
Randy Rodriguez.
Brianna Rose Loverich.
Fidel M. Malpica.
Jacqueline Walgus.
Stephanie Delatorre.
Jeannie May Euste.
Victor Hugo Vidal.
Micaiah L. Thompson.
Ted A. Santos.
Tisha Veal.
Diana L. Anderson.
Suha A. Abdelka.
Christopher Gruby.
Michael Barrington Ball.
Christopher S. Bermeo.
Christopher James Abduho.
Patrick Fellinger.
Bachelor of Arts in Anthropology. Joshua D. Zopi.
Michael Oladipo.
Eric Hua.
Jennifer Wolf.
Kathleen Marie Villar.
Matthew Kersulik.
Gregory A. Griffin.
Stephanie Trinidad.
Eric J. Gastel.
Michelle Katrina Mincy.
Abigail Gay Baker.
Hannah Lee.
Jared R. Payson.
Bachelor of Science in Finance. Harold Gomez.
Michelle Lynn Smith.
Sophia Vinia Alexander.
William Harl Fisher.
Kyra M. Sanjuanello.
Adriana Villani.
Roger Munoz.
Daniel J. Morella.
Javier Bombeida.
Melissa Marks.
Maladen Vasic.
Deborah Marlena Sahadali.
Mert C. Alp.
Izena Victago Tadus.
Scott Milne.
Caitlin Caron Burgeon.
Darshan Brumbut.
Bachelor of Arts in African and World Studies.
Michael Andrew Raleigh. Wait.
Melissa Lewis.
Amber Nicole Pepe.
Idahu Tuha Raji.
Gladys Veluchaga.
Elaine McGuffey.
Jessica K. Bowman.
Bachelor of Arts in Geography and Urban Studies. Ambrose DaCosta.
Edward A. Buffalo.
James Eugene Baker.
Levins Jr. Clerville.
Justin E. Jenkins.
Elaine Hung.
Jennifer A. Opalka.
Kristen Katie Geiler.
Bachelor of Arts in Women's and Gender Studies. Kelly Ann Carbone.
Eric Joseph Hebel.
Amelin V. Zuckerman.
Noel Gashi.
Kelsey Marie Dennehy.
Mark Chapas.
Sharon L. Avella.
Sandra Josveski.
Megan Ann Gluchowski.
Asem Maiden.
Natalie Durock Alexander.
Kuram Chowdhury.
Jessica Lynn Kassler.
Ahmed Kokar.
Valerie Marie Amaral.
Amrin Akbar Ahmed.
Doris C. Fernandez.
Samir Din.
Bachelor of Arts in Asian Studies. Michelle Sue Eng.
Abdullah Rajput.
Melissa Brianna Ade.
Daniel Khan.
Yasmin T. Estrella.
Kimberly Cologne.
Julian S. Reed.
Rafael Blanco.
Karina M. Santiago Song.
John Cunha.
Bachelor of Arts in Latin American and Latino Studies. Adele M. Santiago.
Asia Latoya Jordan.
Bachelor of Arts in Spanish. Angelica Rosico.
Lloyd Kane.
Stephanie Roman.
Ramfi Lopez.
Gina Michelle Corral.
Edgar Martinez.
Giselle Aguila.
Joshua Perez Alejandro.
Diana B. Lopez.
Dennis Zucht.
Lori Rojas.
Luis M. Pagan.
Pedro L. Quinones.
Matthew J. Zine.
Miguel Angel Carrion.
Mark Reyes.
Fernanda Lorena Vivas Field.
Christopher William Calwa.
Bachelor of Arts in English, Maydeli Vilala.
Jasmine K. Graham.
Jessica Jamie Small.
Fuquan Williams.
Destiny Marie Adriana Richardson.
Giovanna Guerrero.
Yadira Duran.
Bachelor of Science in Financial Planning, Jenny Riveros.
Vanessa Barden.
Jesly N. Naboa.
Angela M. Kogura.
Chantel M. Lancaster.
Lizette A. Gutierrez.
Carson Cooper.
Alaid Z. Eason.
Matthew A. Guitz.
Brittany Ponte.
Joseph P. Dunzy.
Jarrell Dallas Baker.
Sofia Blanca Sekinda.
Elizabeth A. Chu.
Kyle M. Dubrinis.
Dania Mohisan.
Natalie Kozik.
Alexis Ann Doherty.
Kelly Ann Takur.
Sean Thomas Donahue.
Bachelor of Science in Accounting, Fausto Petruzzello.
Eric R. Paragallo.
Manuel R. Mitchell.
Kimberly Ann Ferrara.
Shannon L. Teal.
Rebecca J. Tamarana.
Jamil A. Nahim.
Ashley A. Schaefer.
Anton Michael Raffington.
Cassie Ann Umbengant.
Brian F. Ortiz.
Catherine Esteves.
Charles Joseph Thomas.
Yota Daniel.
Jonathan Munoz.
Lauren Andrea Chiravera.
Raymond Gardelano Tan.
Jennifer Castro.
Veronica Vela.
Christy J. Gomez.
Carolina Polania.
Michael David Barbosa.
Jasenia M. De La Cruz.
Eric Equan Williams.
Julie Bell Ramirez.
Ross Robert Riley.
Abdul G. Karim.
Megan Porterell.
Shamolia Jeanette Crosby.
Rebecca Ann Costatini.
Lillian Carolan.
Sarah J. Tibbling.
Tan Nujen.
Karen Alexandra Haley.
Christina Hickswa.
Gregory T. Mills.
Anthony Annie C. Tejada Matos.
Stephen Bruce Tovey.
Olivia Shanae Janine Bacote.
Laura Lynn Anderson.
George Brewster III.
Richard D. Hutchinson.
Dorian Thomas.
Jennifer Ashley Lyman.
Tyrone Buchanan.
Lindsay Sinovia Argueta.
Ibrahim Tosin.
Jonathan Scott Petrie.
Sitalali Suniaga.
Nicole Silvestro.
Suyan Kim.
Linnell M. Moses.
Matthew Torba.
James Jefferies.
Fawad Shirzad.
Fallon Ann McMahon.
Omar Francisco Perez.
Valerie Jean-Baptiste.
Mitchell A. Lares.
Michael Dorselli.
Belsi M. Paternina.
Joseph M. Marzalek.
James Giordano.
Melissa M. Ortega.
Christopher Incalada.
Julissa P. Tatok.
Joanny De Jesus Inciano.
Lauren Ann Mason.
Bachelor of Science in Business, Business Administration, Catherine Ann Cisco.
Jacqueline R. Peterson.
Jessica S. Castro.
Jillian M. Schumann.
Edward Joseph Sapelli Jr.
Vincenza Alexia Rato.
Kyle Mark Scarpa.
Crystal N. Cruz.
Kavita Madden Kumar.
Melissa Marie Maggia.
Jamie M. Ochua.
Chrislyn Stark.
Bhavini Brahabati.
Stephanie M. Castro.
Caitlin Ferguson.
Pauline N. Katili.
Brittany Michelle McLennan.
Megan Ann Way.
Alvin Leung.
Laura Elizabeth Koob.
Sean R. Carroll.
Monet D. Brown.
Tashima L. Williams.
Nusrat Bagum.
Amit Kumar Rana.
Reshma Gust.
Shulpan Nugamanava.
Catherine Megan Pivornik.
Josiane Payawendi Balima.
Dorothy Del Donna.
Daniel James Farley.
Bachelor of Arts in History, Justice M. McCowick.
Ryan P. Breen.
Anthony John Guido.
Kelvin Arturo Martinez.
Stephanie L. Barrios.
Erica D. Kalela.
Chelsea Gallipo.
Brian L. Chesney.
Zachary Brian Kelly.
Peter James Gunn Russell.
Billy N. Marterlus.
Anthony Cordelia.
Samantha A. Shepard.
Arlo Sobolewski.
William Thomas Ullison.
Andres M. Zuniga.
Peter A. Kirk.
Michael Bierek.
Ashley Lynn Verbalo.
Odessa Neblet.
Peter C. George.
Andrew Polycarp.
Catherine Colden McCarthy.
Ronald B. Brevard.
Lauren N. Rubino.
Bachelor of Science in Global Business. Jacqueline Lizette Helfer.
Jackson Omange Namange.
Carolina Zapata.
Michael Vincent Porter.
Sunila Uracalo.
Giovanni E. Romeo.
Islam K. Sedan.
Ashley L. Beecham.
Thais Miranda Pontes.
Cindy P. Valdivia.
Alexis Belinda Prophet.
Keith Edward McDonald.
Shandate Shakia Solomon.
Michelle R. Marabando.
Narissa Shante Cobb.
Kristen B. Barrera.
Jennifer Quintero.
Ryan Philip Clements.
Jeffrey Lewis Auger.
Wesley B. Lifesey III.
Jonathan Mario Turdo.
Judy Longamaneno.
Christina A. Abud.
Nicholas Anthony Manzione.
Magali Nunez.
Erica Ann Lyle.
Anna Maria Hari Loa.
Diana Lee Achavaria.
Yagoda Teresa Bauskiowicz.
Jennifer Lynn Herrion.
Sean Louis Orozco.
Bachelor of Arts in Philosophy. Jamal R. McGee.
Lorenzo E. Mattybag.
Justin Anthony Rios.
Adrian Riplin Evans.
Kristen A. Sports.
Sammy J. Ruiz.
Christian Adam Calderon.
Uzma Asan.
Kristen Elise Donovan.
Evelyn Awuraba Kajumensa.
Krista Elizabeth Evans.
Yejida Rodriguez.
Michael P. Fostek.
Bachelor of Science in Professional Sales. Timothy John Carmody.
Jamal Jesus Romero.
Farzan Tashiyodi.
Anthony Matias.
Rick Stefano.
Carlene K. Tan Yi Sing Chi.
Stephen M. Dooling.
Danielle A. Henge.
Christopher Justin Bass.
Roberto Jaime Pegazzo.
Stephen Mike Wilson.
Robert Assis Almodovar.
Jinwan Yo.
Lisbeth Tesla.
Deborah Marie Frazier.
James Reed.
Aaliyah Williams.
Bachelor of Arts in Political Science. Darren Lamont Scott.
Judith U. Enwar.
Vincent P. Zavanti.
Chimuse Wosu.
Dennis O. Medina.
Jaggy Robinson Abercrombie.
Hamza Radid.
Jamal Kasim Lassiter.
Renee A. Jennings.
Amber Marie Joel.
Marvin M. Bell.
Jesse Coro.
Israel Reyes.
Esther Telihan.
Paul Kenny.
Ryan C. Pancoast.
Caitlin R. George.
Luis Enrique Vaca.
Mary B. Ashambong.
Kevin Yarlik.
Christine Leigh Schlosser.
Bachelor of Science in Marketing. Philip R. King.
Candace Dawn Grabau.
Danielle Marie Wilson.
Jessica Bonilla.
Anam Subzwari.
Aaron Wayne Snyder.
Jenna Ray Lodato.
Matthew Fee Tozio.
Eugene William Davis.
Radiha K. Alikhan.
Taja S. Walker.
Nicole Bray.
Imani El Amin.
Radiha Maddox.
Juan Adolfo Robles.
Danielle D. Oscar.
Leonardo Peralta.
Sherry Voslin.
Miss Emily E. Polanco.
Brian W. Sullivan.
Christina J. Pulio.
James F. Kelly.
Kristen Teresa Burns.
Dominic J. Caracappa.
Megan Marie Connor.
John M. Fitzgerald.
Thomas S. Waski.
John Joseph Danubio.
Marcin M. Golbiowski.
John W. Bratowitz.
Olivia Christine Burrows.
Bachelor of Arts in Legal Studies, Christopher L. Bauer.
Marielle Elise Kartush.
Namdi Obdawigwu.
Kathleen Atlack.
Bachelor of Arts in Criminology and Criminal Justice, Denny Sideroskis Jr.
Tim Cassius.
Laura Ann Waits.
Carly Caracosa.
Bachelor of Arts in Sociology, Jean Felix Colas.
Sarah McFarland.
Jarlene Reynoso Rosario.
Ricardo Alonso.
Michelle M. Molina.
Marco Charo.
Angela C. Lindo.
Lisa Trechuk.
Shirley Jacqueline Capurro.
Peter Malvalsi.
Andrew James Iceland.
Michelle G. Lander.
Juan Orejuela.
Juan Nieves.
Michael P. Pollock.
Lauren Michelle Sapola.
Raymond A. Deacon.
Danny Giraldo.
Yesenia Alvarado Diaz.
Anissa Arafat.
Timothy M. Dews.
Jada Nicole Wexler.
Erdem Ozen.
Menken Smith.
Caitlin Rich.
Danielle Rosenblatt.
Divya M. Patel.
Jacqueline Del Rio.
Diana Michelle Saporito.
Theodora Suvaras.
Yajaira Mendez.
Tuba Amir.
Stephanie Montoya.
Sarah Haley.
Jasmine Romero.
Andrew Palladino.
Mariluz Rodriguez.
Maria Sancilio.
Everald W. Alexander.
Joseph T. Carbone.
Carlos E. Flores.
Adam Blom.
George Inti. Samaika Osei. Lucia Hernandez. Jasmine Castillo.
Christina Modorsky.
Stephanie Eng.
Daniel Umana.
Natalia Sofia Corchado.
William Sisa.
Jessica Fuentes.
Michael Kirk.
Mariel
Colachi.
Caceres.
Cara Ann Epperts.
Silvia Catalina Barrera.
Luisa R. Perez.
Soran Borsak.
Marco Antonio Rodriguez.
Julian Edward Ramirez.
Eric Diaz.
Dorothea M. Powell.
Chanel Chapman.
Ayate Hassan.
Leonika F. Manalo.
Daniel B. Shaklik.
Scott Mura Paul.
Michael Preciado.
Crystal B. Coronado.
Anthony M. Mejia.
Michael M. Rizzo.
Amanda Cruz.
Patrick A. Delaquila.
Stephanie M. Zeron.
Tyler R. Cazo.
Diana Gabriela Alcivar.
Ian Ross Kale. Jessica Mulcahy.
Guciel Martinez. Bachelor of Science in Management. Richard J. Stefanelli.
Christina Morgan.
Thomas Joseph Spellman II.
Carrie Elizabeth Doris.
Andrew David McLean.
Kelsey Ray Hand.
Thomas J. Kana.
Homer Alexander DeLeon.
Anthony T. Williams.
James G. Economo.
Carl R. Zabronic.
Gary Bonilla.
Gerald Douglas Bland.
Hattie Robinson Johnson.
Kenneth Joseph Hutman Jr.,
Candace Renee Williams,
Sania A. Rana,
Darren Taylor,
Grace Sue Pinto,
Kanifa Monnier Wood,
Annette Viselinovsky,
Sheena Garvin,
Dylan Wolf,
Leon Semper,
Corey I. Shaw,
Kira Elise Williams,
Nicole Michelle Sorelli,
Ciara Lynn Porter,
Alan Mujanovic,
Jaslyn Hinton,
Terrence Patrick Mueller,
Chandelier B. Wise,
Aziz Madisi,
Regina Kelly,
Jasmine Spencer,
Levi R. Still,
Troy A. Brown,
Rosalie Darius,
Michael C. Spalletti,
Christopher G. Boris,
Daniel L. Morales,
Alisa Andre,
Nazer Nassar,
Ellen Mary Kobalars,
Mustafa Anwar Mansour,
David J. Marco,
Tiffany M. D'Angelo,
Jonathan Donato,
Agatha M. Macharsik,
Joseph E. Madeline,
Jen Sila Zeffi,
Ana Puello,
Victoria Frankowski,
Lorena Oliveri,
Royce Wyson,
Ashley Gonzalez,
Richard Koval,
Vanessa Jean-Noel,
Luigi Napolitano Jr.,
Kashima Washington,
James B. Grand,
Mihaly Primus,
Roselle J. Glaze,
Aubrey Kathleen Donovan,
Nayakumari Patel,
Sarah Marie Keenan,
Jacqueline Henriquez,
Danielle Kristen Payne,
Kevin W. Wright,
Kevin Doherty,
Michelle A. DiMatteo,
Matthew Richard Carpenter,
Bonnie K. Wong,
Teresa Marie Pedernera,
Carmen Fung,
Melissa G. Guerra,
Paul S. Richardson,
Tiffany Danielle Mack,
Kimberly Cheryl Seebeck,
Crystal Tanny,
Luz M. Ramos,
Carl Vincent Clemens,
Vanessa J. Reyes,
Joseph D. Afflerbach,
Stephen L. Edwards,
Alvin Cordova,
Diana Marie Stroback,
Daniel Pennant,
Dalia Ahmed,
Michael Mariani,
Jason L. Comas,
Christopher Daniel Thayer,
Matthew Christopher Scazzari,
Natasha Varroqua,
Shane Patrick Edwards,
Brenda Rodriguez,
Luis Ariola,
Aisha Moran,
Vishaka Lila,
Chelsea Lauren Butler,
Lorraine Eugen Heimer,
Matthew Jeffrey Malillo,
Linda Ogundu Orgi,
Thomas Edward Spiga,
Luis Alvaro Montes,
Timothy Matthias Duncan,
Hanifa S. Wilson,
Stephen Walters,
Stephen Joseph Sefera,
Megan Judge,
Jeffrey Andrew Laniado,
Jennifer Cease,
Heather Carmen Mendez,
Joseph A. Panulo,
Christopher Leon Henry,
Gina M. Clough,
Deep Patel,
Erica Lori Jurchik,
Tatiana Silva,
Alexander Price,
Gaith Khalil Shanik,
John Matthews,
Brian Christopher Froelich,
Stephen Bovo,
Patricia Cassina,
Herman de Sena,
Nara Turner,
Deweese German,
Tana Jones,
Michael N. Gregory,
Brian M. Hill,
David J. Roberts,
Crystal Ann Willis,
Donald Pickenich,
Sane N. Hill,
Jillian Lynch,
Kyle G. Hamilton,
Yusef Goff,
Keith Christopher Schafter.
Paula G. Francisco.
Stephen Chaparro.
Jeffrey Moore.
Alex C. Zavataro.
Isitu Kosa.
Michael Thomas Stewart.
Edgar Barua.
Ned Mizik.
Solomon Andrew Presley.
Eric A. Von Tyne.
Juan Contreras.
Isbar I. Kilji.
Julia
Brent-
Alexandra Mungia.
Brendan R. Lacorte.
Melissa Hernandez.
Christ Tsunakis.
Louis Alexander Hildevert.
Candidates from the College of Education will now come forward. Led by their faculty marshals and Associate Dean Dorothy Fiola, to be recognized by the Dean of the College, Dr. Candace Burns.
Patrick John Morello IV.
Michael Wadoyak.
Christina Marino. Melissa Marie Bernard.
College of Education. Bachelor of Arts in Elementary Education. Heeson Ray Howe Richards.
Marnie Shandell Roundtree.
Jamie Lee DeDudis.
Olivia Zataroska.
Nia Bianca Lewis.
Jenelise Acevedo.
Rochelle H. Castillo.
Bachelor of Arts in Psychology. Sarah Kathleen Lee.
Sandy A. Grassa.
Belkis Rubio.
Pauline Ferguson.
Billy Martin Mercedes.
Amanda N. Harrison.
Marcy Kaiser.
Eleftheria Anastasopoulos.
Fernando Yamoca.
Janet Arisianbeck.
Jeffrey Anthony Gutierrez.
Catherine Fantozia.
Danielle Elizabeth Legault.
Daniela Noemi Garay.
Damaris Acevedo.
Sori Vieira.
Kimberly Castillo.
Daniela Marie Giglio.
Kirsten Jordan Papocia.
Rosaria S. Tripodi.
Stephanie Lee Delgado.
Alyssa Zisa.
Elvia C. Gutierrez.
Catherine J. Barrows.
Kasret Begum.
Caitlin Murray.
Jaylise Moreno.
Jennifer Stockland.
Christine Marie Kivlon.
Lauren Jane Rosama.
Karen Lopez.
May Regal.
Jonathan Daniel Allers.
Megan Elizabeth Ganley.
Kyla McDowell.
Mary Elizabeth George.
Victoria Diaz.
Susan M. Schweichner.
Leanne Grace Morisi.
Waukesha Evelyn Elizabeth McCoy.
Jade Kristen Carnacel.
Krista Averill.
Darlene Elise Edward.
Kelly M. Nuzzo.
Sulma Farrell.
Pamela Franklin.
Gabriela Argueta.
Stephanie L. DeSimino.
Lori M. Duran.
Brittany Lee Longcor.
Catherine Arisa.
Yasina Gonzalo.
Stacia Ann Merjuski Brunda.
Hendy T. Wilkerson.
Kristen M. Backlund.
Sarah J. Arufici.
Yasmin Colon.
Kearsley Elizabeth Troll.
Amy Del Valle.
Ashley Marie Gerliaccio.
Lisa Hopkins.
Jacqueline Michelle Ritondale.
Jean Singleton.
Alexanne DiPasquale.
Krista Madeline Venosa.
Allison N. Monroe.
Rosa Gomez.
Elisa Berg.
Katrina Saris Monterosa.
Christopher Thomas Milewski.
Andrew John Patrizio.
Brett Mole.
Aline Marie Bogdan.
Susan Maria Barone.
Sandra Martin.
Carissa Centrelli.
Nicole Monar.
Nurges Tapelli.
Cherry Rios.
Chelsea Lynn Gale.
Kareem Alnisa Hill.
Stephanie Isabel Navas.
Abigail Sosa.
Samantha G. Kopp.
Samira Campbell.
Brittany Marie Dungan.
Natasha Ortiz.
Elizabeth Jensen.
Alyssa Moore.
Casey E. Stolba.
Sylvia Ibrahim.
Alana Juliet Balestra.
Diana Jenkins.
Gary Paul Dedotis.
Priscilla Ann Garcia.
Lauren Elaine Giamaria.
Kayla Duran.
Nancy Salucci.
Amani P. Danielian.
Sarah Angelica Wenberg.
Sarah L. Hazer.
Alyssa Marie Tromlin.
Melina Delgado.
Jennifer Rachel Lear.
Natalie Camacho.
Tiffany Ann Herbert.
Matthew Pasaler.
Lisa Marie Cocala.
Sapphire S. Toussaint.
Michelle Ann Dorenzo.
Jessica Ruth Molnar.
Lindsay E. Daikenghu.
Ashley Smith.
Corey Joseph Ferrer.
Shannon Pagon.
Valentina Aguayo.
Erica R. Clayton.
Paola Judith Stanojevic.
James B. DiLorenzo.
Courtney D. Williams.
Brianne Nicole Glagowski.
Ashley Herman.
Catherine Castaneda.
Angela Sue Cicchetti.
Derek Roberto Reyes.
Bachelor of Arts in Early Childhood Education.
Jeanette Nicole Balis.
Adelie Aquino.
Stephanie Carla Givara.
Gregory Pla.
Martha Elena Urena Farfan.
Stephanie Paula Munoz.
Giselle Pujos.
Gabrielle J. Morales.
Julia Nicholson.
Demetrios Macricostas.
Brenda Avelis.
Rochelle Tobias.
Natalie Marie Minikinney.
Taylor Shea.
Nicolette Castelli.
Erica Lucena.
Jennifer Nicole Telfer.
Megan Marie Setzer.
Angela Cipollina.
Jessica D. Motate.
Brianna Brendecker.
Marianne Martinez.
Melinda Simpson.
Carla Marie Giacalone. Missy Martinez.
Alicia Bell Reyes.
Danielle Mauricio Velasquez.
Francis Socorro.
Jeffrey Hoffman.
Amanda Nicole Russo.
Kofi Ohene Anim Wiafe.
Jennifer Seminaro.
Nikima Bergen.
Jennifer Quispe.
Jocelyn Castillo.
Jennifer A. Sirks.
Carla Voltaire.
Ashley Matthew.
Mansa Musa El Amin.
Kiana Valenzuela.
Kareem Olajuwon Jackson.
Emily Duran.
Hamira Shania Bunch.
Bravna Fu.
Kawanza F. Bratton.
Natalia Drelich.
Melissa B. Mahia.
Jacqueline Jesus.
Natalie Alexandria Gracie.
Michelle Mitchell.
Jennifer A. Makar.
Sabrina Rizzi.
Charles G. Favali.
Samantha Veronica Reed.
Tara Lynn Suffy.
Jacqueline Victoria Ferrante.
Judith Claire Vaughn Gennikin.
Lauren Godominski.
Joy L. McClutundek.
Lamia Amraya O.
Dana Helene Marks.
Natasha Michelle Ramirez Santana.
Regina Van Cleef.
Paola Villalava.
Michelle Zaninga.
Gencia Benitez.
Ruby Judith Letty.
Natalie Herrera.
Anna Caitlin Layson.
Jessica Teresa Prencizano.
John Corbo.
Araceli Herrera.
Matthew George.
Sandra Ospina.
Samantha Tina Miola.
Dana Skillman.
Kristen T. Conforti.
Kristen Persichetti.
Alexander Donies.
Samantha Phelps.
Ria Nina Momhot.
Eric Charles Stewart.
Shawnee M. Alexander.
Amal Asserti.
Daniel Flores.
Nicola Russo.
Nicole Ledestre.
Lenora Hines.
Jenny Lynn Van Leuven.
Deborah A. Boyce.
Amanda M. Knops.
Lauren Elizabeth Sheehan.
Abby Jordan Foma.
Brittany Canavera.
Stacy L. Cooper.
Brianna Byrne.
Courtney Christina Davison.
Kira A. Couch.
Daniel Each.
Barbara Rose Callahan.
Jennifer Giannone.
Felicia Trishelle Brown.
Max Santos.
Ashley Nile.
Juan David Mejia.
Bachelor of Arts in Secondary Education, Joseph Thomas Toth.
Anthony J. Palecchia.
Serena Drummond.
Loriana Alcantara.
Lauren Nicole Giuliano.
Lauren S. Kelly.
Lindley Breslak.
Clay John Vandenberg.
Jason Hugh Corzialis.
Jennifer A. Vandervoort.
Carolyn Abud.
Melissa Catherine Zweck.
Lauren Surma.
Andrew Adrian Lavahan.
Allison Hughes.
Christine M. Dupre.
Christy Vigilante.
Christopher James Duran.
Robert Wilkins.
Mara Erin Sloan.
Thomas Fusco.
Justin Robles Smileys.
Veronica Kadavid.
Joni S. Evangelista.
Mark Veshy.
Katrina Jimenez Wangas.
Shamika Maxwell.
Erin N. Delaney.
Daryl Delgado.
Stephen
Jennifer
Gerard
Fernandez.
Dotto.
Jennifer Fernandez.
Natalie M. Valdez.
Jake Pantos.
Roshni H. Patel.
Brian DeYoung.
Alyssa Ann Connor.
Melissa Zin Zola.
Gabrielle LeBeau.
Amanda Jean Dooley.
Anu Abraham.
Christina Marie Bickford.
Raquel Sean Talal.
James Edward Bermudez.
Donna Ann Wester.
Caitlin Brady.
Kirby W. Rodriguez.
Ashley Weinstein.
Margaret Rose Templeton.
Marianne Guerrero.
Rebecca G. Thompson.
Michael Thomas Corvo.
Corinne R. McCarthy.
Caitlin Nix.
Paola K. Spatafora.
April Englert.
Cynthia Maria Baez.
Kelly A. Karen.
Eleanor Bakar.
Joshua Berkowitz.
Mika S. Corbett.
Kira Ginas.
Patricia Moyes.
Tanya Brittany Staffa.
Marie R. David.
Gilbert Ramos II.
Michelle F. Jean-Pierre.
Suzanne Baptiste.
Keisha S. Williams.
Pranvera Malici.
Christina Brutus.
Michelle Zanaria.
Kim R. Meekins.
Marlon Flores.
Jessica L. Atchison.
John Joseph DeRitter.
Samantha Nicole Torsick.
Yolanda Palmieri. Caitlin Sicilioni. Aaron L. Sturbinsky. Umit Eric. Kelsey Milne. Jamie Teresa Wolf. Nicole Cox. Dylan Gabrielle Jarrick. Richard Henry Andes. Ashwin Harikar. Elizabeth June Massey. Jessica Samorero. Bethany Grace Micknan.
Please be seated. President Waldron, all the candidates have now been presented.
Will the candidates for all master's degrees please rise? Just the master's degrees. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the William Paterson University of New Jersey, I confer upon each of you the degree you have earned and for which you have been recommended. Congratulations. Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees, wait. Okay. Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees who are eligible for Latin honors, summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and cum laude, please rise. All these honors candidates merit special recognition for the high level of accomplishment they have attained. Stay standing. Will all the candidates, undergraduate candidates, and the deans who have recognized them now please rise. Will salutatorian Darlene Edawood, valedictorian Krista Averill, senior class president Danielle Davis, and Student Government Association President Nicola Maganuco please come forward. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the William Paterson University of New Jersey, I confer upon each of you the degree you have earned and for which you have been recognized. Congratulations. Will you turn your tassels? Congratulations. The recessional will take place immediately after the alma mater led by the Grand Marshal and platform guests. The new degree holders We'll then enter the recessional. Right now, the alma mater will be sung by soloist and graduating music major Caitlin Fay. Please stand and join in singing verses 1 and 3 of the alma mater, which can be found on page 46 of your program.